Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm doing a challenge type thingy, and I actually got this idea of Holly Hearts Art here on YouTube. She made a video last week, I believe, where she used cotton buds, or cotton swabs if you're in a different part of the world, but I say cotton buds because I live here in Ireland. But yeah, she made a video last week, I believe, using cotton buds to paint a picture, and I decided I really wanted to do it too because it looked like lots of fun, and she sounded like she really enjoyed it, so I gave it a shot, and I have to say I really enjoyed it too. The texture and stuff you can get with cotton swabs, or cotton buds, the texture you get with them is actually really interesting. You can stipple or you can like drag it across. Now I know in Holly's one she didn't really like drag it across the paper, and I was wondering if that was because it might eat up the paper or whatever, so I decided to pick something that had some sort of texture in it, like had different textures. And when I seen her painting it, she painted lilac, so I'll leave her video linked down below. Definitely go check it out. It turned out beautiful. But when I seen her doing it, I thought of our tree in the front garden. We have a cherry blossom tree in my front garden, and it's one of my favorite things in the whole entire world. For like a couple weeks out of the year, it just blooms with all these pink flowers, and it's just so beautiful. Now mind you, the petals go everywhere. They clog drains and they get all over the car and they make a mess, but I can't see past the beauty to the nuisance, and my dad hates it. He's forever threatening to chop down the tree. One, because it's actually quite sick. It has a thing called honeysuckle disease, so he doesn't want to just lop down the tree for no reason. I don't want it to go. I love it. It's been there since we moved in, and I just, you know, I've grown attached to it. I've been here, what, 20 odd years, so of course I've grown attached to it, you know? But yeah, it has a thing called honeysuckle disease, which I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's like a fungus that takes hold of the tree and like rots it from the inside out. I'm not sure how bad it is. We only found out 2 years ago, I'd say, about 2 years ago now. A guy came to trim the tree. We had a really huge bush beside it. It was like blocking light from coming into our house and everything, and it was like taller than the house. It was a huge bush, and they chopped it down. And then when the guy that was trimming our tree also was up trimming the tree, he noticed it and he told us that it had it, and he gave us two options. He said he could try to treat it or he could chop it down for us, because obviously you can't leave it. It will just rot. It will fall on the house. Big problem. So he did treat it. I don't think it fixed it. I think it's still sick, but you know, I'm not a tree surgeon, so I don't know. He did come back a while later and offered to chop it down, so I'm taking that as it's still sick. But maybe he just wanted the money to chop down the tree. I don't know. Anyway, going off topic, we have a tree in the front garden. It's a cherry blossom tree and I love it. So I decided, when I seen her doing the stippling for her lilac, I thought it would look great as a cherry blossom tree. And also I thought for the swiping motion that I was talking about, the bark would be a great way to test that out of a tree. So as you can see here, it was so fun to do. Oh, I hit the mic. As you can see here, it was so fun to do the bark. I think the bark is probably my favorite part of this whole piece. I love just the texture it gave the bark. I used acrylic paint on this, and if you run your hands over it, because you're actually swiping and it's kind of making valleys in the paint on the page, you're left with actual divots in the paint, so you can feel it when you run your hands over it, and it's really just really interesting. I love the textures. So yeah, that was great fun. Also, for all the blossoms up the top, it was great for stippling. What I done was I actually used a piece of ribbon from like a Christmas present, and I tied a load of cotton buds together. I had my paint mixed up beforehand because I didn't want a whole chunk of this video to be me mixing paints, and I made sure I had two different variations of like a pinky kind of tone, pinky purpley kind of tone. But yeah, I tried to bring a light source in from one side and a darker area from the other, so you see me adding that at the end. It was actually quite fun to do, and last moment I decided to add grass. I'd done the stippling motion for the grass as well, and I still think that turned out pretty well, so I was quite happy with this. It's a quick picture. It was just a bit of fun, but I definitely, if you guys try it out, link me down below. I'd love to see your work. Just tell me down below. I will go have a look. I hope you like this picture. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys try this out. Thanks for the idea, Holly, if you ever see this. It was great fun. So yeah, that's it. Hope you have a great day.